Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? What's up? Is it sounding okay? Let me check my sound real quick here. I think we're good. Hey, Emil, how you doing? Hey, have you joined our Discord? Did you know that we finally got that set up? Did you join it? I haven't seen you in there. Yeah. Let's see here. I could probably drop a link in the chat. Let me grab that real quick. Hey, Goose. All right, there's a link for the Discord if anybody wants to join. What's up? Today, talking Keebs. I feel like this is still too loud. Is that a little bit better? Check, check. I feel like this is a little quiet. Check, check. Check, check. Let's try that. We're talking about the NZXT Function 2. We've also got the Corsair, the K65 Plus. We can chat a little bit about if anybody has any questions about that. And then, so I think I lied in my review of this thing. I said that this was going to be replacing the drop Sense 75 at my desk. No, I'm going to be keeping it here. This is probably still going to be my main. With those baby kangaroo switches in here, woo, just feels and sounds so good. Hey Chris, how are you doing? But yeah, let's chat about some other keyboards. I've been using this a decent amount this last weekend, and playing a decent amount of Helldivers 2, which has been a lot of fun. And the mouse as well. This is the Lift 2 Ergo, which is, I don't know. I'm having a hard time with it. And I just realized to get the sensitivity about the, yeah, seriously. Tactile's so good. To get the sensitivity the same as what I'm used to with like the Death Adder V3 Pro, I usually have everything set at 400. That's what I have this set at. That's what I set pretty much every mouse at. And I had to drop this down to 300 to get it like close to what this feels like. Otherwise it just felt too sensitive. So I don't know. Work in progress on that mouse. Oh yeah, so. Chris looking for a new board now. Can't decide if I want to go wireless or wired. But also trying to find out if I want to go TKL or 75. I mean, how often do you use the TKL function stuff? And in all honesty, this might be something you want to look at though. Basically, this has all of the TKL functionality. Here, let's get a couple things in here. Just turn the light off. There we go. The one thing I don't like about this design on the Function 2, like it's cool there are these 3 quick action buttons here on the left, but anytime you move the keyboard, it's very easy to bump those and either change the RGB, mute your audio, or hit Windows lock. So when you line these up, I've basically got the left side of the keys lined up here. The Function 2 is just 1 row longer than the 75%, and this has more of the keys that you would find in like a standard TKL. Absolutely wired. Multiple wireless keyboards, negatives outweigh the positives. Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't, unless, yeah, you're using it like you know, from a couch or something like that. I don't really find a whole lot of benefit to have it wireless. Home and end buttons, yeah, absolutely. Like I put, I don't know if I put this on. My son was also helping me change some switches in here, so I could blame it on him, but it was probably me who put home upside down. I was putting the keycaps back on here. Oh, that's the switch puller. Drop CST M80. I'll have to check that out. Well, this keycap puller won't quite fit in there to pull that off. Where's my... Well, I'll have to do that another day. This also getting keyboard support. Always remap the keys. Yeah, that's true. Even with this Corsair, because those keycaps are switched, you can see usually the home is sitting here with the other Bluetooth controlling keys. But I really want to delete there because I'm used to having delete here from the Sun 75. So I just quickly remapped it in IQ. CST M80. I'm looking that up real quick. The K65 Plus, I'm trying to remember. I should know because I just finished the review on it. 160 for that one. The Function 2, this Function 2 is 130. And then they still have their older Function. Let me go back to the screen here. They still have the older Function that you can buy, which is considerably cheaper. So they have the 10 keyless, then the mini for $100. So I thought it was even cheaper than that, but $100. But yeah, the Corsair is 160. You guys feel like the music is still too loud? I see the numbers bouncing like crazy on there. Let's do that. EVGA full size at Micro Center for $12. That's hilarious. What I got served some video, I think it was a Linus Tech Tip this morning where they were talking about peripherals that they found in like the auto parts store checkout line. And they were reviewing those. It was pretty funny. Some pretty bad performance out of some of those. Yeah, this thing's Function 2 is interesting. They've definitely improved it over the Function 1 as far as feel and build. It does sound better. They've added a little more resistance to the volume wheel on the side here, which I like. It feels a little bit nicer. And you still kind of get that kind of unique compact shape where you do have the extra functions over here with, you know, just one extra row. And it's not... Sorry, I'm going to compare it again. See if I can find room. You know, compared to something like the Corsair here, you can see it's not quite... So the Corsair ends right up here. So the Function 2 and the Function would be smaller that way, and quite a bit smaller than the drop, the Sun 75. This thing is just a tank. So you still get all that functionality in there. Emil. These always looked a little cheap. I have no idea why. Yeah. And they feel like you kind of get a little bit of that feel too. I do think it's better with this one than the first one. Actually, I think I still have the first one. I can go grab real quick. So here's the original function Juan. And yeah, what's cool is like the accent colors on here. I feel like that also adds to kind of the cheap feel of it, or the cheap look of it. Oops. One thing that was interesting that I don't often have this issue, but I was using the function to like working on, writing out my review and the article and script and everything. And so I took it inside because my son's sick again. So I was working on my old MacBook Pro, and I wished that I had. That's one thing that's actually really nice about the K65 is that it has that Mac mode. You just flip it and then it works fine with Mac OS. So I kind of missed that with this keyboard. The plastic they use reminds me of those cheap Happy Meal toys. Yeah, just super cheap plastic. Yeah. I mean, and that's like you've used some pretty nice keyboards too. Like I definitely get that feel as well compared to like the Drop, when it has this just like premium case feel. You'll go into something that's like that, like you can definitely notice the difference. What's the ribbed thing for? Are you talking about the wheel over here, the volume wheel? A goose with expensive gosh darn goose. This is just a volume roller. Oh, gotcha. Like it was just a square button. Yeah, it's not, the usual knob you see up here in the corner. I actually like the placement of that because typically, if I am adjusting it while I'm gaming, and this is a gaming keyboard, if I'm adjusting the audio, being able to just quickly do that right here with my left hand is much more convenient than having to either take my left hand up or, take my right hand off the mouse. So I do like that placement on the top left rather than a knob on the top right, personally. Both your speakers and headphones have their own volume control, yeah. Yeah, I mean, actually with the Alias Pro microphone that I'm using and GG, it takes control of all the volume stuff. So like, if I do that, it doesn't do anything because it has a physical control. The Alias has a physical control on their little dock. You don't use Windows to adjust volume at all? Oh, interesting. So a couple other interesting things to chat about with this keyboard. So it's hot swap, but they're these optical, NZXT calls them their Swift optical switches, but they're Gateron. You can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see actually. I don't know if you'll be able to, probably won't be able to read that. It's pretty small. And it won't even focus. Yeah, you can't really see. But it clearly says Gateron here on the top and on the bottom. And so there are these, it looks like these switches. And so while it's hop swap, it's not the standard MX, you know, style 5-pin or whatever that you'll be able to get, you know, hundreds of different switches. You're pretty limited to what these are. So I'd be interested in checking out. There is a, there's one, oh, sorry, I was still on. There are these switches. It appears. So I don't know if they just, you know, changed the bottom case to white instead of black, and that's what, you know, lets them call it their own. We're already being Pavloved to using my headphone roll. Oh yeah. JDS has the biggest knob and I love it. Yeah, you can see, I need to get a Stream Deck so I can swap between these things earlier. You can see here, like there's this pin. I mean, it's one big pin that goes down, and I assume, you know, that's just what lets the light pass through to like a sensor on the board. So it's not the standard layout, so you can't use kind of the standard switches. So there are a few different varieties here. NZXT actually sent this with, it has a purple switch in it. They're a little purple. Actually, it might be easier to, oh yeah, you can see it better if I do that. They're purple switch. And they also sent two different types, a yellow and a red. So, and these are just different, they're all linear, different actuation force. And so looking back at the sheet here, you can see there's a red linear, there's a yellow linear at 35 and 45. And then so I'm not exactly sure what the purple is on here. I'm not sure which one that is, but I mean, they have a few other linear options. Another 35, a 45. I guess I could probably tell maybe with the travel distance. I mean, it'd be interesting to try the brown, the tactile in here, just because I like tactiles, but wouldn't be surprised if they worked with Gateron to change the housing. Yeah, I bet Gateron does that pretty easy. Off topic, what's the watch? Yeah, it's the Withings Scan watch. I've had a few of their watches. This is the latest one that I have. There's like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. The optical switch hot swap is a bit limiting. Yeah. Tactile's nice. We got tactile crew up in here. Yeah, it's interesting. So I don't know, and yeah, I mean, kind of new to me too. I don't know if there are meal. I don't know if there are other like companies that also make this style. Like obviously, like a lot of other gaming brands have tactile switches, but nothing else is, or have optical switches, but nothing else is hot swap. So just interesting. Everything but clicky switches. I've started to like a heavier linear. When I first started, I liked a clicky. Actually, so the Razer Huntsman, actually, like, it can be really fun to type on, but I don't know. It's just, yeah, it gets really obnoxious too. Like I remember when I first got the Huntsman Elite, I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. But then it just got really loud. Well, some companies are using magnetic Hall effect switches. Is that like SteelSeries with their OmniPoint, or is that optical? I don't remember. Razer clickies are actually pretty great. Yeah, it's like you know, one of those things you like don't want to admit, but it's like actually it's, I don't know. It's fun in some situations. I do remember going into like a marketing agency one time, and you know, they had some like developers and some other people in there, and I could hear like somebody off, you know, in the back of the room just like, I don't know, going to town on some super loud keyboard, and I was thinking to myself, I bet that's probably a Razer. Had all on tactile. When I go back, just feel like Switch is not functioning. Oh, interesting. For me, it's with a really light linear. When I'm gaming, I accidentally press buttons all the time, and so it's just something I feel like maybe I would probably get used to it if I, you know, used it for a long time. But I really like having that little bump. Personally, just a little bump. Hey, check out some of those baby kangaroos. They're pretty good. Okay, so let's do a little. I want you to hear what's. I don't know if it'll come through perfectly, but I want you to hear what the drop with the baby kangaroo sounds like. So we are going to go the overhead. Get this guy over here. Let me turn off the noise cancellation. Let's see here. I'll turn my mic down here so you can hear it. I don't know if it's like the brass plate in here or something, but it just... I just love how that... I really like how that feels and sounds. I think it's brass. They might even have a couple different options, but I'm pretty sure this one's brass because it's very shiny when you take it apart. Good sounding keyboard, boy. Howdy. Darn tootin'. Emil, are you drinking? You're extra silly. Sounds brighter than mine. Yeah, it does have like a pretty bright, yeah. Like I said, I like it. And that's what is pretty different than like the Holy Panda X switches that it comes with. The Holy Panda's a little bit scratchier and not quite as, you know, tappy there on the high end. So yeah, I like it. Like it a lot. Okay. So any other like sorry, I have windows open, so I'm hearing a lot of things. You are, Goose. You are. That's fun. What was I gonna say? Wait, what did somebody say? Something about do yourself a favor and turn off GG moments. Oh, did I even have that in? Oh yeah, Amelia mentioned that again. Do I have that on? How do you turn it off? 2 months ago from Tarkov. Oh yeah, this was trying to learn the new map, and I got shot by the sniper Scav, I didn't know it was there. Oh, gotcha. I can't even, it won't let me click on it. We'll figure that out though. Thanks for the tip. I'll look into getting that turned off. Yeah, anything else? Any other questions? Anything else people want to chat about with this? A couple other things lined up. I saw this game sent announcement earlier today. Kind of interesting. We could chat about that. And we could also might play just a little bit of Battlefield if we want to. Just a little bit. I can't stream for super long because, like I said, one of my kids is sick, so I've got to be available to help when we have to go pick up my other kid. So, unfortunately. What was that boy? How? Yeah, the Sun 75, which is like on a pretty. It's been on sale for quite a while because it got kind of tanked on in reviews. I guess it's 200 right now. I thought it was 150 for a while. I mean, I'm pretty sure when I reviewed it, it was $350 for this white version. It's just, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, I mean, it goes down to 150, which is pretty incredible. It comes with those Holy Panda X switches, which was with the Corsair they were saying. No, I'm a reviewer who gets sent things. I'm pretty sure, like when the Corsair came out, they mentioned that there's some new Holy Panda X's that are like hand lubed, so maybe it would be different. Maybe they would sound a little bit better. But like I said, when I was comparing that between the baby kangaroos, the Holy Panda X, you could feel it was just a little scratchy. It just didn't have as nice of a feel. Like these definitely felt better, the baby kangaroos. So I like those a lot. Once again, Goose, thanks for the recommendation there. You got to stop giving me recommendations. I'm going to buy all the stuff. Do you happen to have a keyboard with Gateron Yellow Pros? I do not. No. Not that I know of. Not that I can remember now. So yeah, we're going to be working on this review of the new NZXT stuff is what I'm working on right now. So if you have any questions, you want me to check it. If you have any questions that you want me to cover in the review, let me know, and I'll make sure that we do that. Also going to be covering the mice. Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough one for me, but we'll spend a little bit more time with it. In case you missed it, heavy leaner to try is Gateron Oil Kings. Okay. Add those to the list of things I want to try. Okay, so let's talk about. Does anybody else see this? I don't remember. I think I saw it on Twitter, but I also think I'm pretty sure we covered it on. Maybe Justin wrote up an article about it on 9 to 5 Toys. I'm looking real quick. Yes, he did. Uses AI to figure out what's going on in your game, and then releases scents to make you feel more immersed. Which, like, I feel like, honestly, I looked at the date when I saw this, I was like, is this April 1st? Like, is this a joke? Well, I think it's a real thing. So I was looking a little bit on here. Looks like they have different things you can use and fill out here. Gunfire, explosion. Not to be, you know, mixed. They're not the same. Forest, clean air, storm. They do have racing cars, which would be interesting. Maybe I can get it to review over at the Sim Rig. Saw Red Dead in there, so horse poop. It seems to be some pretty specific sense, you know, just looking through this thing here. Like, I don't think it's, you know, the entire world of sense available, but some things to, like, I don't know, sports arena. So, like, is this like BO and stale cheap beer? I guess I don't go to a whole lot of sports arenas, so I don't know exactly what they smell like, but blood. Prepare for intense, brutal battles of combat. Immerse yourself in the bold and metallic essence, adding raw intensity of virtual horror. Interesting. And fresh cut grass for your lawn simulator. What's the mowing simulator? Imagine having this while playing Diablo. It's just blood everywhere. We need one that's like alien blood for Helldivers 2. Room's gonna smell like a butcher shop. If you were playing like Twisted Metal, would it be a combination of race cars and blood? Definitely not clean air. Explosions, though. What was that other... There was like a racing game. No, it wasn't. It was kind of a racing game, but it was more like there are a bunch of people in the middle of the road that you run over. I feel like this was in late 90s or something. Sorry, the late 1900s. What was the name of that game? It was like you could... No, not GTA. You could put... Like, you could outfit your car with spikes to... See, there was a movie called Death Race, which kind of reminds me of it. Oh, this was a game... what's the name of it? I'm Googling real quick here. Oh, Carmageddon. Carmageddon. Twisted Metal is the one with the clown ice cream truck, right? Yeah. And the Corvette Stingray, and yeah, some fun things in there. Carmageddon, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Looked at, well, I don't know if I can. I'm gonna watch something off stream here to see if I'm pretty sure this was it. 97.
Harbor for...
Guess we played Battlefield on stream, so it wouldn't really matter to put a gore on here, but... Oh my gosh. I don't know why I randomly thought about that, but I guess the whole Twisted Metal vibe. Oh, it's chasing around an F40 there. Kind of. Custom F40. Anywho, that's the game. I'm pretty sure that's the game I was thinking of. But yes, so this is interesting. Sense is interesting. So I was looking at the, of course, because I play a lot of racing games, I was looking at the racing cars. Accelerate into the fast lane with invigorating blend of rubber, fuel, and asphalt. Propels you into a high-speed, race-ready arena. The only thing I would add to that, I feel like when you're at a race, you can smell like the brakes and heat. Like, those have a very, to me, those have a very unique, distinguishable smell. So that's something else. If I were creating my own scent for racing, that's something I would add into that. But I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, maybe we'll see if we can get it into review. And play some horror games on stream to see how the scents are. Okay. Well, anything else anybody wants to chat about here? Otherwise, we might transition and play just a couple rounds of Battlefield using the function and the lift. Unless anybody else has anything else they want to talk about real quick here. Literally just like, I have about 30 minutes, so not very much. The Samsung Galaxy Ring. I probably will not, but I'm sure they're covering it over on 9 to 5 Google. But that ain't Google. Let's see here. It looks like earlier today they at least posted some news about it. It fits into their kind of realm. Maybe even connect the watts. A little bit of connected fitness. I guess I can pull this over here. So we're kind of looking at it earlier today. Yeah. All right, let's fire up the old Battlefield. I'm trying to remember, I think I did. I'll wait till this gets going. One more plug for our Discord. There's a link up here in the chat. Actually, I'll put it in the description of the video too, if it's not already in there. I don't remember if it is. If anybody wants to join that. We announced when we're going live, but also just been chatting about... Oh yeah, it is in the description already. Great. We've also just been chatting about whatever's going on. Okay, so if we go to this, can I do... Okay, yeah. Let's see here. I want that kind of there. So let me see if I can... That's about all I can do for that. I guess I can move that a little bit. How did I have that position before where that wasn't in the way? Let's see. If we do that and that, does that work? Kinda. Can at least kinda see it. It's not where I usually place the keyboard, but oh well, we'll do it. Okay. What?
Vale.
Emil, how'd you get in here? Rush XL. Let's go. Check my. Let's see here. We'll see how this is coming through. Let me know how the gaming audio sounds. It's all good, man. I love it. That's also something we want to arrange with the Discord, is, you know, some community events. It'll be a lot of fun to do. In Battlefield or Helldivers or something. I'm going to turn that down a little bit more. Maybe we'll go to like 50. Okay. We are attacking. Let's do it.
We have to destroy their objectives, get control of the sectors, and keep pushing the enemy back.
Getting used to this mouse. It's an ergo, but it doesn't feel like it. I guess in the way that the Death Adder V3 Pro feels like it does feel like an ergo. I still feel like the game's too loud. Turn that down some more.
I don't need assistance.
See how that is. Okay, I'm just gonna check real quick here.
Friendlies have destroyed objective Alpha.
Check. How's that sounding? I think that's alright. It still feels loud. Right, the game, Battlefield 31. Take it even lower. At least it's not echoing like it was that one time. Oh, you feel like it's still loud? Huh. Alright, let's try this here. That'd be my one complaint with GG from the streaming sound point, is it seems like the levels when you're trying to adjust them aren't what I would think they would be. Okay, we're gonna run with that. Those shots coming from down there. Finally got one. Oh, run away! No, no, oh! Thank you. I've got smoke, so I can't really do anything in there. We'll need some explosives in there to help. Maybe we try going around the back. Follow you, Emil. Oh, there's a person. Oh my gosh. My accuracy was terrible there. Okay, probably shouldn't have done that. This mouse is making you worse. Yeah, I can't say that it's my favorite so far. I guess we could try going back and forth. Actually, I need to also take away this. There are a few things we need to do. Yeah, we'll blame it on the mouse. We'll blame it on the mouse. Okay. So we could go back and forth between we're gonna get everything set up here. Try the Death Adder. My ping is 123. How about that? Wait, what? Why is my ping so high? Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, I had to adjust the DPI. And now this feels extra sensitive. I had to adjust the DPI. Because it didn't quite feel right. Now it's 400. I do also I'm using a bungee with the Sim Ergo. But it's still like, I still feel like I can feel the cable more than other wired mice, which is unfortunate. Oh. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the Ergo. Yeah, I feel like, so it's long. Let's see, can you see that? It's long, but not as tall. And I feel like I just can't have my hand on top of it quite like I can. What's up, Grant? Quite like I can with the Death Adder. Yeah. What is going on here? Try taking it up one more. God, still just run back and forth. Still crazy high ping. Is that a person running around there? Okay, great. 400 feels really slow. Yeah. I mean, and I've heard and seen a lot of people say, you know, just, you know, bump it up to like 800 and then just turn down like your in-game sensitivity. But once again, I just haven't given that the time to really get used to it. I'm sure that that might help, but this is what I'm used to. Okay, I'm gonna go going back to the Death Adder now. I mean, it might just be because I've been using this for so long, but I just love how this thing feels. And as far as weight, they're about the same. The V3 Pro and the bottomless Lift 2 Ergo. Still got 300 tickets. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm trying to remember why, like if there was a reason I started doing, like, was set on this number. I don't remember any specific reason. Where are those shots coming from? Oh, grenades! The slide was not a good idea there. Let's see. Yeah, I would love to not have, oh shoot, crazy high pain. To check our servers. Hey, we still got 200 and something tickets. Just gotta find our way in. Couple over there by you, Emil. Oh my goodness. What, a robot? Nice. C5. Oh, they're up top. Guess we could try another. Might do Blasco again. What do I guess that's the loadout I want. Death Adder just feels so much better as far as it go.
Shoot any tango who gets near them.
Nice. We gotta get some defense. I just blindly charge towards the objective whenever it gets armed. Just like, defense. No. Let's go. Oh, wait. Where was that from? What was going on? Just gotta believe, Emil. Just gotta believe.
Back to the next sector.
Oh. Yeah, I'm at 123. Need some ammo. There we go. All right, going back to the lift 2. It's also interesting, it has like a lot of texture on the side. I don't think that helps me grip it at all. Maybe it's because it's thinner. But it doesn't feel like it helps me grip it. Oh, 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 oh. My gosh. There we go. Yeah, anybody else lagging? Major. Who was shooting me? So at least it's not just me. Sorry, people are up in the chat, up in the game chat. They're saying, anybody else lagging? I realize you can't see that because my keyboard's there. I don't even know if I'll be able to finish this game before I have to take off. Jeez. Chaos. Oh yeah. Speaking of, I should probably use those, huh? What? Yeah, it's just the constant points running down there. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. You hear Angel yelling? That's hilarious. Thank you. Oh my. Nice. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. No. No. Ah! Oh, it's a friendly. Was that an enemy? That was an enemy, right? That's an enemy? Chaos. Oh, it's like a turret. Mortis in a turret? Alright, let's put a EGS down here. Alright, I'm going for it. Terrible idea. I don't think I'll get a revive here. Okay. Yeah, Emil, we gotta win this quick. Otherwise, I won't be able to play the end of it. Oh my gosh, the spring grenade. I think it's the first time I've ever been killed, that I can remember ever been killed by one of those. I wonder if we'll get a revive here. Ah, Emil coming to the rescue. Thank you, sir. Ugh. Just immediately get taken out.
We've destroyed objective Alpha.
Nice. Oh, grenades! Killed by so many grenades. So that is the chaos of Rush XL. Oh, nice. That's how they're getting there. They're flanking around a little bit.
That's it. It's over. We've beaten them. Solid effort.
Let's go. I thought there was one more round in that. Great. GG. Well done. Okay, we did win, Chief. Absolutely. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Hmm. "32 revives. Way to go." Just holding down that E key. All right, that's gonna be it. I gotta take off. Gotta go get ready. That was so weird how cancel. That lag was terrible.
Vale.
How do you tell what servers you're on? Anyhow. These are the in-zone buds, the Sony. Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, David. I'll plug it one more time. Join our Discord. Come say hi. Chat about keyboards and racing and what other games, and we'll set up some community events. Link in the description. Yeah, they are. They have a black version as well. But I really enjoy these for gaming. I think they have some great positional accuracy for them. I really like them. Okay, but I gotta take off. Gotta go take care of my sick kid. The in-zone buds is the name of them. There's probably I think there should be a link in the description. I'm trying to remember if I updated that with everything. Mouse, keyboard, gaming headset. Oh no, that's not updated with all my most recent stuff. I need to do that. My stream description through Streamlabs is not updated to the rest of my stuff. Let me get earbuds. Here, I got a link. But all right, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. This was fun. We will be finishing up the review of this keyboard here, the Function 2. Hopefully get it out by the end of the week is my goal. Yeah, we should be able to. And probably mention, talk about the lift mice as well. But yeah, we will chat about that. Alrighty. Well, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Probably be live again tomorrow night, playing some Forza, but I'll post about it in our Discord if we are or are not. So join there if you want to learn more. All right. We'll see you later, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.